Hey guys, it's Holly and welcome back to LEGO Art Part 2 because photos of the combined Hogwarts Crest came out last night. Now, I know I've made an entire video talking about my thoughts on the LEGO art, but the big thing that I was waiting for was seeing the Hogwarts Crest, and I've seen quite a lot of interesting opinions about the art in general, let alone the Hogwarts Crest on this. Now, unlike a lot of people, I actually kind of liked the individual ones. As much as I wish the design was something else, just like the regular Gryffindor crest, I still liked the look of it, and I think LEGO did a reasonable job. It's definitely not my favorite, but I wouldn't say I hate it and that it's the worst set ever. I still feel like the Beatles is the weakest of the LEGO art, and then probably this sits just above that. I'd say it's more of a disappointment than a bad design, but that's just my personal opinion. Now, where it gets really interesting is the combined Hogwarts crest. Now, I've heard a lot of people saying that this is so much better than the individuals, and personally I don't think it is, and majority of that comes from one, the size of this thing. This is a behemoth. Now, you have to buy all 4 LEGO art sets to be able to build this, and I honestly feel like if you bought 3 you'd probably be able to do one and just kind of shrink it down and make like a mock, or even 2 you might be able to get away with it, and I would love to attempt that, but I don't think I'm gonna be buying 2 of these. I'm just not that interested in all of the designs. The second thing I don't like about the combined Hogwarts crest is the background and that additional silver at the top, because that's just something we don't see in the Hogwarts crest. Now, if I had the money spare to purchase 4 of these, I would definitely combine it, and then I would make the entire background white and I would remove that silver from the top, and at that point I think that would be the perfect Harry Potter mosaic. But then at that point you look at the price tag and you've kind of got to ask yourself, like, is this really worth it? And looking back at the original line of LEGO arts, and specifically I think about the Sith and how badly I want to make that Mega Vader, I think that one is so much more appealing than this. But at the end of the day, I'm a bigger Harry Potter fan than I am a Star Wars fan, so that really shouldn't be the case, but I just can't say that I'm a massive fan of this design. It's definitely disappointing. I wish it looked a lot more like this, and I wish the individual ones were done in more of like the individual house crest style, but unfortunately that's not the case. I have a feeling with the pieces given, you might be able to get somewhat close, because you do get a lot of additional pieces, which, contrary to popular belief, is not worth $10 worth of studs. Most of these studs you're not going to find on a pick a brick wall. There are shiny silver ones that are worth a lot more than just a plain generic blue one or a generic green one. That value I worked out to be, I think it was like $47. I mentioned that more in my first LEGO art video, but these studs actually turned out to be quite expensive, and I think value wise you get more for your money than the Disney one, but personally that Disney one's design just blows this one out of the water. I think honestly the Disney one is probably my favorite next to the Sith. In saying that, yeah, I'm disappointed with how this set turned out. I definitely feel like it could have been a lot better, but I don't think it's awful. I don't hate it. I don't think it's the worst Harry Potter set ever. I feel like that's a bit of a stretch, because at the end of the day you are buying an art piece, and if you really hate the design all that much, it wouldn't be that hard to kind of switch it up a bit and make your own one. Like, yeah, I feel like you could literally put any of the designs for these animals into the center and then fill the whole background with the solid house color, and you would have a great piece. And even then I feel like more people would probably be drawn to that. So maybe if I get it, I'll try that with my Gryffindor one, because I am definitely going to buy one, and the one I build will be Gryffindor because that is my house. I know it's very stereotypical, honestly. I feel like Slytherin and Hufflepuff are the best ones, but I'm gonna go Gryffindor. Like, it's my homeboy. But I think it would be interesting to kind of try some of that out, because I did see a lot of creativity with the original mosaic, so I would love to do something like that. But let me know your thoughts on the completed Hogwarts crest in the comments down below. I would love to know your thoughts on it, because so far I've heard a lot of praise about it besides the scale of it. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel down below, and until next time, I'll see you later.